Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel bookswithnatasa. So today I have a sort of life update for you guys, so let's just get straight into it. I thought it's been a while since I did a casual chat video and just catching up with you guys, so I thought why not do another one. I'm currently on my desk, as you can probably guess from the background. So yeah, in this video we're gonna talk books, manga, anime, and everything that I have been doing lately, and I will also answer a few questions and regarding my life and everything. So there's first, let's start with books, and that is I'm currently reading an arc that was so lucky to have been sent by the Catherine Cowles' team, and that is Glimmers of You. I am currently 70% through it. I am planning to finish it today, and I'm having so much fun. It's not my favorite. I'm sort of not disappointed per se. It's just I haven't really connected with the characters, and I'm already halfway through this book, so I'm not sure how the ratings is gonna go. I'm thinking 3.75 to 4 stars. Nothing against this book or the author says she's one of my favorites. It's just I didn't really connect with this story, this romance. But I am really excited to read Ron's book coming out. I think August. I'm not sure. I will check the date and put it up here. But yeah, that one I think is I'm gonna love because it is a single parent romance here in hiding and everything. The one thing I absolutely adored in Glimmers of You was that we got to see Nas and Maddie being adorable, and that just made my day. And maybe that is the problem for me because I kept focusing on Nas and Maddie instead of our main couple here. But I guess that's it. Next, I have read the Dark First series recently, as you have probably guessed from my stories and every post that I make. It has become one of my favorites. My favorite book has to be The Emperor and then The Annihilator. Those two are my favorites, but I think The Annihilator comes a little bit higher just because the Saruman was incredible. I'm so excited for the Syndicator, which is the final book of the series coming out in the second part of this year. I just can't wait to read this conclusion to the series. It's gonna be multi-POV, which I adore, and gonna have an amazing epilogue for each one of these couples. And I can't wait to see how the story wraps up. I'm super excited for Luna and Tristan's and the gang reunion, so to speak, and I can't wait to see how Tristan is gonna feel when he finds out that his baby sister is dating the Saruman, and I think that is gonna be insane. But yeah, that is for the books I'm currently reading. I'm having a difficult time deciding what I want to read lately. I'm really in a dark romance mood, but I can find the right one to read. I'm also in a single parent romance mood, which is a really weird mood to be when you have like super dark and then super regular one, if that makes sense. But yeah. Next, let's talk about manga. As many of you know, I'm currently reading One Piece, and many of you know I have a deep obsession with One Piece. I'm currently in the Arabasta arc, and it's taking me a while to read just because I am also rewatching the anime, not from the episodes that I'm currently on the manga, just after the time jump. I'm currently on, just finished There's Rosa. I'm so not ready for Whole Cake again, and it's gonna be so heartbreaking. But I really want to rewatch one of that before Gear 5 releases, I think in August 6th, if I remember correctly. So yeah, I think it's gonna be a nice decision to rewatch it. But yeah, I'm really having fun with reading the manga. It's quite similar to the anime, but there are a few small differences, if that makes sense. And I really love watching the every time skip characters and everything, and I'm having so much fun. At the same time, I'm also reading quite a few manga, especially BL. I'm really back in my BL era. I really want to also read a few BL manga. It's just I haven't found the right ones because I really love Sect Villana, but we haven't had a new update since last year. And then Hitori My Hero is one of my favorites, but we're currently still waiting for an update. I think it's gonna be soon though, just because a new volume released a few months ago, so it's gonna take a while to translate and upload online. So yeah. As for manhwas, I've said I'm reading Miscreants and Mayhem, and I'm really loving it. Have given like 8 out of 10 so far, and I think it's gonna become a 9 soon. But I'm having the best time. I didn't think I was gonna love it just because it's really weird relationship dynamic between the two characters, but it sort of clicks, if that makes sense, and I'm really loving it. Just because if you are gonna start, it does have a lot of mature content, so keep an eye out for that. I'm looking here on my list. I have my laptop here. Then I'm kinda reading Black Butler. I have started on volume 2, but I haven't really been prioritizing it just because I'm not really in the mood. I have a lot of manga here, but there aren't any updates at the moment. But I'm not really into the mood to read those that are completed, and I'm just reading them, if that makes sense. So yeah, I have been mostly reading manga BL and rereading Dangerous Convenience Store a lot because it's my favorite. And as for animes, I'm currently watching One Piece, of course, absolutely loving, can't wait for Gear 5. Releasing August 6th, I won't stop raving about this. Next, we have My Happy Marriage, which many of you know is one of my favorite manga. I already recently loved it, and of course, I'm gonna watch the anime adaptation, and it's really good. But it's so slow progress, it's progressing super slow, and it's pure torture. And so yeah, next we have Bleach, 1,000 Year Blood War Part 2, The Separation, which I am obsessed with. We're still on episode 3, and I have to say it's progressing super slowly again, and I think it's my theory is there is going to be 4 parts in the 1,000 Year Blood War arc, and that is why it's progressing so slowly. So far, we haven't seen much of Ichigo because he's sort of training to receive this full Soul Reaper power. I'm not sure how to put it because I haven't read the manga. But yeah, I was so happy to see that a lot of characters that were mortally injured in our previous season were healed and are alive. Also, I really love watching Toshiro and watching him train and everything, and I can't wait for see all of them to finally get their Bankai back because it's gonna be insane, and I can't wait for a huge battle between the Soul Reapers and the Quincy's. Yeah. Next, I'm watching Bunko Stray Dog season 5. I haven't watched the second episode yet, but I have watched the first one. I really do like it. I thought it was weird because usually we get like 5 episodes of a past arc in each season, if that makes sense. So I was really excited for that one, but we didn't get any this season. But yeah, I can't wait to see episode 2 just because Tria is finally making an appearance and I really missed him. Next, I'm watching Horimiya The Missing Pieces. I'm currently on episode 3. I'm really liking it. I loved episode 1 because one of my favorite scenes got animated. It was so fun to watch. I love watching Miyamura and Sekuko's friendship. It's just my favorite part of this series. Next, I have started Hell's Paradise. I have been waiting until all the episodes were out. I'm currently on episode 8 and I'm really liking it. I really love Ginmaru. I'm not sure how his name is pronounced and everything. It's not my favorite thing in the world, but I really do enjoy watching it. Next, we have an anime that I continue with from the previous batch of anime, if that makes sense. Sacrificial Princess and the King of Beasts. it's not my favorite thing, but I can't stop watching it, if that makes sense. Every time I say I'm bored, I'm gonna stop, something happens at the last minute, and then I want to continue watching. So I think I'm gonna finish it. I'm currently on episode 13, and we have like 14 episodes out. I need to catch up, I have one episode. Next, we have Jujutsu Kaisen Season 2, of course. I am currently waiting until we reach episode 5, which concludes Gojo's past arc, because I want to see those episodes together. And then I can't wait to start the Shibuya arc. I think this arc was going to redeem Jujutsu Kaisen for me, just because I wasn't a huge fan in general for the anime in the first season. Yes, I enjoyed watching it, but it just wasn't obsessed as everyone else was. So I really want to give the second season another try. And finally, we have Sugar Apple Fairy Tale, which is part 2. We have like 3 episodes out. I haven't watched none yet, just because this is so cute and adorable, and I want to have at least 4 to 5 episodes out to just binge watch and be happy, just because I really love Sal and the other girl. The romance is amazing, but it's progressing so slowly and it's pure torture. Okay, dramas, I am continuing with The Real House Scam, which is going to have 50 episodes. We're currently on episode 30 something. Quite a bit behind. I'm on episode 27, I believe. I'm a little bit behind, but I'm really enjoying it. It's sort of like a soap opera, if that makes sense, or it's comedic, and it's also like, I think it's a modern K-drama, but I'm not sure. But I really am enjoying it, but I think like 50 episodes is super excessive. I was hoping 40, but then I looked it up on the internet and saw that it has actually 50 episodes, and I was dying. Next, I'm watching the See You in My 90th Life. This one I have been debating watching it for the longest time, just because I got super spoiled on TikTok and about everything, but I really wanted to see it because the male actor is one of my favorites. So I'm currently caught up. We have 3 weeks left until this anime is concluded, and I can't wait to see it. I love the romance, I love the stuff that happened and the plot and everything, and I hope for a happy ending. So that's it for my updates, if that makes sense. And a few questions now is, what is my major in college? For this one, I'm currently studying marketing, and I'm on in my last semester is set to start this October. I'm almost done with it, and I can't wait, just because I'm just sort of over it at this point. But yeah, I'm also set to start my internship in this winter. I have no idea when though. So yeah. Next we have, what is my favorite book? My favorite book, if we're talking standalones, I think it's gonna be maybe the Love Hypothesis. It's just probably this one, just because everything else is part of a series of duology. But if we're talking standalone, it's the Love Hypothesis. But if we're talking series, it's the Origin series by Jennifer Armentrout. It's Talking Jack the River by Kerry Maniscalco, a few of my favorites. Then basically everything by JLA is my favorite thing in the world. Then we have a new series that I read recently, which is Savage Six Side of the Emerald Hills by Heather Ashley. Then we have Saturday Dawn series by Catherine Cowles. I love The Fractured Sky, which is the final book in the series. It's one of my favorites. The Annihilator by Ruix, I'm not sure how to pronounce the name. Basically a lot of favorite books are these. Then we have favorite manga. We have My Happy Marriage, Sasaki Miyano. What else? Coming from my kids, Hitoritsu My Hero, Sheriff of the End, of course. Then we have favorite TV shows. For this one we have, of course, Supernatural. Summoned in Winchester have saved my entire life. Then we have The Vampire Diaries, which was my first ever TV show. Then Once Upon a Time, Teen Wolf, of course, Love, Styles. Maybe I'm forgetting some. Pretty Little Liars, I really love that one. The later seasons aren't the best, but the first ones are amazing. Next, a few of my recent ones is Doctor Who, I watched it recently. Then Sweet Magnolias, Virgin River, and I'm sure blanking out on more, but if you want, I have a TV Time account. I will try to put the link down below if you want to check it out, but yeah. Then TV shows you are currently watching. TV shows I'm currently watching. This is a difficult thing. I'm currently watching The Kardashians, which the season finale is set to come out next week. I'm watching Nancy Drew. The final season is airing, and let's pray for a good ending because I have no faith in CW, nothing. Everything has a crappy ending and it just destroys me. Next, I'm watching. I have a few series on my list that I want to start, but I'm not sure how I feel about them yet. And that is Black Mirror, Yellow Jackets, Poker Face. Yeah. I'm also slowly watching Buffy the Vampire Slayer. I started it at the beginning of the year and I'm really liking it. I'm currently on season 6. For some reason, I really hate Buffy's friends. It's just, I feel like Spike is more there for her emotionally and everything than her friends are because they keep trying to limit her and everything, and I just don't like it. So yeah, that is for my TV shows. Then favorite movies. For this one, Pirates of the Caribbean. Of course, my favorite is World's End. Then we have the Avengers, Iron Man, all that stuff. Twilight, I really like it watching some trashy stuff on when it's raining and everything. What else? I'm currently breaking out on favorite movies, but if we're talking anime wise, then we have Hall's Movie Cancel, Spirited Away, One Piece Red, I really love that one. Then what's it called? Seaside Stranger. I really love that one, the BL one. And one of my most anticipated movies is Saki Miyano Graduation. It's gonna animate my favorite chapter ever, which I am so excited about. But yeah, then we have most anticipated releases for the second half of the year. I am planning on doing a video for that, but my most anticipated release is A Curse of True Love by Stephanie Garber and book number 3 in the Flash of Fire series by J. Lee. And of course The Syndicator, but we have no actual date for that one, so I'm not really sure if it is actually coming out this year, not something is gonna change and everything. So that's it for my video. Hope you guys enjoyed. Like, subscribe and stick around, and I will see you for my next video very soon. And I would really appreciate if you guys give a like on my Instagram. I really appreciate it. I'm trying to be more active there as well, but currently it's super hot here. We're all currently dying from the heat, so it's making me less productive. That is why I'm really not filming and doing stuff as I said I would, but yeah. So I will see you for my next video very soon. Bye.